How you doing? It's Dave Clark from InspectCheck.net, and I just want to make a brief video about marketing for home inspectors. And I know what you're saying that I'm not a marketer, and technically I'm not. I'm not a trained marketer, that's for sure. I'm a home inspector just like you, but I've been in this business for a very long time, and I've done many home inspections. And marketing is part of the business, whether you do it or whether you hire somebody. Hiring somebody can be very expensive, but I'm not saying that's not a bad idea either. You know, we see home inspectors who are technically correct. In other words, they have the knowledge, they've got the training. There's so many good home inspectors out there that really are such a great credit to our profession. And sometimes I see home inspectors like that not be very successful. And they look for things like a website, and which is great. I mean, unless you're going to spend a lot of money on SEO and all that, and putting all kinds of things on your websites, all kinds of stickers and buttons and badges and all that. Nobody cares about that, really. I know this is going to be controversial, but it's okay. Really, the website is to bring somebody there to show them what you do. But as far as organic searches, you know, I know all the SEO people tell you we're going to be first, you're going to be first on the page. Well, they're telling that to the other 50 home inspectors in your area too. They're all going to be first on the Google page. That's probably not going to happen either. So to count on that to do your marketing, it could be a prong of it, but I'm going to say something that's controversial again, and I'm sure we're going to get some comments on it. But look, word of mouth marketing is not dead. I don't care what people are telling you. I don't care what, how many emails you get from people from other countries that are going to get you all kinds of leads. Word of mouth marketing is still very important. When you're looking for a home inspector, any professional, what do? And what I do is I ask people that I trust, or I ask people that had that service done. I don't necessarily go to Google. If I do, it may be, to look and see what's out there. But really, if there's something that I really am concerned about and I really want a professional, I'm going to ask other people. And remember, with home inspections, it's more local. So a lot of times when you do a Google search, it's a national search. You're searching for a vitamin or something like that. You know what you want maybe already, or you're going to look at the different choices. This is different. We're marketing locally, and so everybody knows someone that had a home inspection. Everyone knows someone who knows home inspectors, and I think that that's very important to remember, that word of mouth is not dead. So I don't want to take up a lot of time. I'm going to tell you 3 things you can do right now, today. Because if you're watching this video, you're not doing a home inspection, or maybe you are. Maybe you're multitasking. So I took some notes because I don't want to ramble on, because I could do that. I always say, if you're not doing a home inspection, you should be thinking about ways that you can get home inspections to do, right? So that's the thing today. That's what I was thinking about, and I said, let me go over some things with you, okay? So 3 things that you can do right now. Again, may be controversial, but okay. 1, I want you to go back to your last 100 home inspections, and I want you to send them a letter. That's right, in an actual envelope, right? I don't even have one in front of me here, but just an actual envelope, a number 10 envelope, and I want you to send them a letter. Snail mail, that's right, not an email, because they're not going to read it, okay? They're probably going to pump right through it, who knows where it ends up. But if you get a letter and the other things also talk about snail mail, the other 2 things. If you get a letter in the mail, now you're selling your house, or you got a home inspection, or so you're in this frame of mind, and you get something from a home inspection company that is handwritten. Okay, I want you to handwrite the address on there, and it's got a stamp in the corner, so it's not sorted mail. You're going to open it. If I'm selling my house and I get something in the mail that says, ABC, InspectCheck.net, home inspection service, whatever it is, I am going to open that up. Especially then to my past clients who know me, and they see that, and they're like, oh, maybe it's a follow-up to the home inspection, because you're just going to do it your last 100. So for some of you, that will be, a few months, 6, 8 months, whatever, or less, and some might be longer, but it doesn't matter. Just go back to your last 100. Okay, I want you to tell them to thank them in that letter for allowing you to do your home inspection. And I want you to tell them additional services that you didn't do. So whatever that is, whether it's radon or wood destroying insects or organisms or lead, mold, whatever it is, any additional service. Okay. You can also ask them if there's any follow-up that you need to do, because you probably found some things with the house and maybe you can do follow-up. So I think that's great too, because you reach back out to them and say, I'm still here. You're in the house, so you have any questions? All right. I want you to include in there a discount certificate. I know what you're saying. No one's going to use that. Yes, people love that. I get them back all the time, and sometimes they're very old. Put a $25 or $50, be aggressive, 50, 75 if you really want to, or I know some that will do that, a free radon test, home inspection with a home inspection. Give them a discount, maybe $25 off an additional service, so they could use that right now, and maybe 50 or 75 off an actual home inspection. Send that out, thank them again in snail mail, right? In snail, just a white envelope, snail mail. Forget the email. Okay, 2, that's the first thing. So that's your 100 past clients. Follow up with them. Second thing, okay, I want you to look up, whether you have a magazine, some newspapers have magazines, you can find it online very easily. Everything's online too. As far as open houses in your area, now you could just draw a circle around where you are, maybe 3, 4, or 5 miles out, or however far you have to go out. I want you to look up 100 houses that are for sale. Okay, so it's 100 houses that are for sale, and I want you to send them a letter. I used to do this, and by the way, I did all what I'm telling you. I've done this, so it's not like I'm just making this stuff up. I've done it, and it's been successful. Send 100 open houses in the area. Send them a letter and give them some home sellers tips. And I devised that. We have that in Home Inspector Boot Camp. Again, if you're interested in that, you can go. A lot of these letters are blocked out in there, and you could just change your name. Nothing's copywritten. But you know what you're looking for, right? So if you're selling a house, what can you tell them? Make sure they're not missing any roof shingles. Make sure their gutters are attached and draining away from the house. I don't have to tell you what to put in that. Just a nice bullet pointed letter saying, we understand you're selling your house. Good luck. And here's some great pointers, some tips, home selling tips, I used to call them, that you can use to do that. Also let them know about your services. Do you do pre-inspection and pre-sale inspections? Of course you do. Why would you not? Right? So tell them, say, if you haven't thought about that yet, guess what? I can do that for you too, and I can give you a discount on your if you use me for your new house, because that's the other thing that's going to happen. Even if they aren't interested in having you do a pre-sale inspection, send them that discount again, that discount certificate, and tell them and let them know what you do. If you got a brochure or a magnet or something, send that with them. And say, I'd love to inspect the house because I know you're selling and you'd be looking for another house, and I would be more than happy to sell it, because they're out there looking. So you can get in front of that whole thing. That's 100 of them, 100 of those, 100 open houses. Send them out. Those houses are on the market. You can find them anywhere. Find them on websites, wherever, easy. Okay, last thing, number 3. I want you to look in your area. If you're in a rural area, you might have to move a little closer. There are always lists. I see them all the time. The top producers. These are our top producers at this company, top 10 producers at this, top 25. Find 100 of the top producing realtors in your area. 100. And I want you to do the same thing. Send them a letter telling them, congratulating them on, the amount of sales that they've had, and if you want to, or whatever type of introduction you would like to use. Again, Home Inspector Boot Camp has all that, and it's free. You're welcome to do that. And let them know what you do, what type of services you offer, how quickly you could turn around, report, whatever you have that's special to you. Let them know about that marketing. And that's right. Send them the discount certificate. Ask them if they would be so kind as to give that to their clients. People like those. I know what you're thinking. I'm telling you, I've gotten so many of those back, and some of them for a long time. It's like, wow, this thing is all crumpled up. Someone's pulling it out of their purse. More than happy to take it. I give them another one and say, thank you. Now pass this along to somebody who you would like to get a discount. Okay, those three things going to cost you. I mean, you're sending out 300 letters and some envelopes. What are you looking at? A couple $100, if that, and a morning. You should be able to do all this in 4 or 5 hours, maybe 2 hours. Get up extra early and do it. It will pay off. That'll be the best couple $100 you spent. I guarantee you that will pay off. We've got a lot more things like this in Home Inspector Bootcamp. You can go to inspectcheck.net. It should be scrolling down below here, and click on Home Inspector Bootcamp. It's absolutely free. We got great marketing in there, great training. We've had countless inspectors go through. We get all kinds of great reviews from it. All right, good luck, and good luck marketing, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks.